So you guys have probably heard about something called a dopamine detox before, where someone kind of really cuts off all types of dopamine from their life, from anywhere from usually a week to a month to even longer than that sometimes. And that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing for the next month. And I'm gonna try to document every single day of it on YouTube. It's kind of be my one of my rules for this challenge. And speaking of rules, um, let me tell you my other rules because it's pretty important. It's what I'm gonna adhere to every single day. So number one, I'd say this is the most important thing actually, is music is not to be accompanied by anything else. As in, it should be the only thing you're doing. No listening to it while you work or anything. None of that. If you're listening to it, it should be the only thing you're doing. And that's because I kind of want to focus on my work more, get into that deep work flow state, while also enjoying the benefits of enjoying music more. Because if you've listened to a music a lot, like me, not to like say I'm a music guru or whatever, but I listen to music quite a lot. And it kind of gets burned out after a while. Like all your playlist, all the music in it sounds pretty much the same, and it's not really fun anymore. So with this challenge, that's going to improve a whole lot, and my music should sound a lot more fun to me. And that's actually what I found today. I was writing an essay for one of my classes. Usually this takes around 30 to 40 minutes. Now, today, since it was day one, I didn't use headphones. So it was weird for the first couple sentences or so. It felt really weird. But the classroom was pretty silent, and everyone else had their headphones on, everything. Also, side note, the person in front of me, bro, she had her headphones on, music playing, she had TikTok scrolling on the side, and the essay typing at the same time. That was insane. Sorry, sidetrack, but I felt like I needed to mention it. Please tell me I'm not going crazy. That is insane. But yeah, I got that essay done in 20 minutes. Which is a whole 3-paragraph essay, sources cited, the whole shebang. 20 minutes. And I was so locked in. I unlocked that deep work flow state while I was doing that. And fun fact, I was actually on this dopamine detox thing right about a year ago, give or take. And I had read the deep work book just about a year ago. I just finished it a year ago. I felt like I was kind of re-unlocking actually, abilities that I'd had stored up in the past but hadn't been covered by all the dopamine I'm consuming. Now, next one. Social media is only to be used for messaging friends or posting this channel's videos. So this means no scrolling, no check-in stories or whatever. Just straight only messaging friends, because I have a lot of my friends on these messaging apps, and yeah, I feel like it was only fair, because completely cutting it off, I did that for July to maybe December. Yeah, however many months that is, around 6 months, 5 months. And I did enjoy life a whole lot more, but I also felt a lot less connected to friends. I felt like a lot more independently strong, but I also feel like we need a sense of friendship, community in our lives. So I'm gonna keep that. Now, rule number 3 is to adhere strictly to a schedule. I've created it. It's pretty simple, but it makes sure that I will not be coming home from school and spending 3 hours on freaking YouTube, which I'm not gonna lie, that has happened sometimes in the past couple weeks, and I'm not the most proud of it. But hey, first step is knowing that you need help. And another rule, what is rule number 4, is a minimum of 5 minutes of meditation every day. Recently, I've been kind of slacking on this. I've been doing only 3. So I want to increase this to 5. And the only other option in my app is either 5 or 10. So I can select one of those. And I feel like this will help a lot because I've been really stressed recently, and along with the dopamine decrease that's going to be happening, I feel like this will help with kind of gaining control of my mind, discipline, and whatnot. Last rule. This is a very simple one. Strict diet. I've also been slacking on this, believe it or not. Like, I've low-key been getting a little chubby, not gonna lie. And I got some important stuff coming up. Like, I got a tennis tournament, I gotta prepare for volleyball, stuff like that. And this does not sound like stuff I can be slacking with my diet on. So yeah, that last rule is pretty simple. Just stick to my diet, which is 1 cheat meal a week. I think that's pretty simple enough. Now with this challenge, I kind of want to also touch on some bigger goals I have. And that includes 1, getting better at tennis, which is my, I got a tournament coming up, and I just want to get better at it. And 2 is prepare for volleyball. I got volleyball tryouts coming up too. And I know, I just enjoy the sport. It's really a lot of fun, and I want to get better at that. 3, sleeping earlier. I've actually gotten better at this in the past few days. I made it part of this challenge because, you know, why not just throw it in there? And I really want to improve on this because before that, I was getting maybe 7 hours kind of on average on a school night. And I would come to school just like so tired and just unbelievably like did not want to do anything. And that's why it's one of my top goals for like overall goals for this challenge, because it's just so important to me. And finally, a really big goal, it seems pretty dumb, but it is to read more. Now, it's very embarrassing because that book, if you have been kind of an OG or at least seen my videos since summer, I think I've been reading that book since July of 2024. And I'm almost done with it. I've like this much left. And I don't know, I just been procrastinating. I stopped really reading that much, and I want to get on that again. Before I start sleeping. Before I sleep, I just read a little, and you know, that helps me get to a larger goal, which is completing that book. And yeah, it just helps me get smarter too, because I search up vocabulary that I don't know from there. It's a really good habit. I really recommend you try it. And I also want to post more on YouTube, which is why at the beginning I said I really want to post these videos daily. Not necessarily like my other videos, like let's say my more speculative videos, kind of these videos, which will be kind of like a recap of my day, like what I learned that day and whatnot. If I have more time, then maybe I'll make other videos too. I want to stick to these first. So on that topic of dopamine detox journey, this is actually day 1, so I'll give you a recap of what happened today. So pretty simple. I got a decent amount of sleep, about 8 hours, so I'm pretty happy with that. Although I want to sleep earlier today. It's currently 8:30 as I'm recording this, and I want to sleep by 9:40ish. And I really hope I get that today because, oh shoot, I just need to turn on my heater. So anyways, my recap of today is woke up, 8 hours of sleep around, and then I went to school. I don't know why I had to think so hard about that. I actually did my cold shower this morning. It was not pleasant, as always, never gets any easier. But good old dopamine hit after that. I came home and I played tennis. Absolutely amazing match today. I was like dying getting every ball. I felt like I was in the freaking Australian Open. But yeah, that was pretty fun. And I had that essay thing I mentioned earlier. Oh my god, like that's still crazy. Freaking scrolling, listening to music, and doing an essay at the same time. That is absurd. And yeah, no music actually really helped me today because I was able to get a ton of assignments done, which is why I'm recording this video actually, because I don't have much homework. So I'm just putting this out there for y'all. And yeah, then I kind of just came home, showered, put on some lotion because holy moly, this winter is hitting hard, and I basically look white because of how freaking dry I am. Y'all probably see my face. I apologize for you having to look at my crusty self right now. But yeah, then I just recorded this video. Not much today, but I could definitely feel the effects of less dopamine. For example, I've had on that phone maybe 1 hour and 30 minutes of screen time. And I know my screen time has been pretty bad recently. So my average before this whole challenge came was probably around 3 hours a day, which is not the worst, but also not the best whatsoever. A lot of uh, that was attributed to Instagram and like other social media stuff usage. And now that that's kind of cut out, it's been pretty good for my screen time. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I have not much to share with you that's really exciting, except for that friggin' essay, uh, essay story, which was absolutely insane. Anyways, I'll be posting these every single day, and at the end of this challenge, I'm gonna create kind of like a combination video of like what it was called, I dopamine detox for a month, just like I did with the I sleeping on the floor series, except these will hopefully be daily videos as well. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. My kind of thoughts on today was, you know, getting difficult. I know it's gonna get difficult in the future, but I just kind of I'm gonna have to see for myself, and yeah, just kind of pushing through right now. I'll see y'all later. Well, tomorrow.